Hi, I'm Hallie Brown, and I'm going to give you a tour of my ceramics projects this year. So the first part is low fire glazes. So we're going to start off with the whistle, which was my favorite project this year because it's the only one that had a function. So this is the whistle before it was glazed and fired, and then this is it after it was glazed and fired. The glazes ran a little bit, so that was sad. But it balances, so that's good, and it also makes a noise, which is pretty impressive because nothing else we ever made had an actual function. So altogether it's a pretty good project. The next was the endangered animal project, which we wrote an essay on to learn a little bit about the history of the animal. So here's the greenware, which we used the Pat's Fowl process to make, and here's the finished product where it's all glazed and beautiful. And I glazed it with low fire glaze, obviously in the low fire section. And it just, I thought it actually kind of looked like somewhat like a tiger. Unfortunately, the stripes ran a little bit, but other than that, it was pretty good. So the very first project of the year was the Centegal, which I think was the most successful project because the colors came out very clearly and the shapes and designs were very pronounced. And now it is time for part 2, which is high fire glazes. Project of choice was probably my least successful, but which is kind of ironic because that's the one we could do anything we wanted to with it. So the greenware came out pretty good, however it got stolen, I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. So anyway, for the actual final project, I ended up making a pinch pot cup, which did not come out nearly as nice, and also did not show the colors nearly as nice, which was sad, but the colors were pretty good. I was happy with the colors, so I mean, wasn't a total fail. The wheel project is quite a great project. It's pretty balanced. It's very symmetrical, very even. That's what the wheel does. It's got great color. It's just really nice. It's just a nice project. I liked it. The tiki was probably my least favorite just because it was pretty monotonous. A large majority of making the tiki was just putting coil upon coil upon coil and stacking it up, which was not very fun. The only good part was making the face. And then when it came to glazing, I wanted to make it kind of a brown color to match wood, which I did. So the coloring came out pretty good too. And the last project I'm going to talk about today is the diorama, which was our final project. And it was based off of an art movement, which I chose to do surrealism, which surrealism is more of a loosely based on reality, basically no reality whatsoever. And I liked that I could do whatever I wanted to with it and that I wasn't bound by any rules. And my diorama is similar to these two pieces of work because the top one depicts a message showing how the hunger kills more than the weapon, and the bottom one shows it the opposite, where a woman is stuck in water instead of the air. Here, the mermaid can't breathe outside the water, so that's why she's decapitated, and the head is looking in on herself because she can do nothing to stop her own demise. So basically, this was a really fun class, and for any lessons I've learned, I've pretty much learned that if anyone fails your project, just keep going, make another one, it's alright. And any advice I'd have for future students is don't do anything to blow up the cone room because you don't want to have to pay for that stuff.